Namaste. Welcome. We have a 1-hour session doing a bit of forward folding, a bit of twisting today. So hope you're feeling ready for some forward folds. If you have a yoga block, or possibly even two, they might come in handy. But again, I try to make it so we don't really need props. So we can do without. But if you do have one or two, then maybe you want to go and grab them. But as I said, it's not 100% necessary. It's just as a little bit of support. To begin with, we will be seated. So if you want to bring yourself into a comfortable seated position, I like cross legs, but if you like something else, go ahead. And I also like to pull the butt cheeks out of the way so those sit bones can go down. We'll bring our hands to rest. We'll bring our spine into straightness. We'll let our eyes close down. Just going to sit a moment in stillness. Get any fidgeting out of the way. Find somewhere that you're comfortable. And just stop. Let the belly be soft. Let the body be solid on the earth. Melt into the earth. Feel the breath. Sensations it creates. Nostrils, chest, belly. And bring that soft belly open. Open chest. You sit up tall, and the shoulder blades just draw in slightly at the back so that we're open through the sternum, through the collarbones. Chin ever so slightly drawing in. We'll go from just observing the breath to actually changing it a little, cultivating a slower, deeper breath. Breathing in and out of the nose. Couple of last breaths here. You can slowly blink the eyes open and take our arms just to the side so the fingertips are resting down on the earth. And with a nice big breath in, we'll stretch the arms up to the sky. And with a breath out, slowly bring them back down. We're going to do a few of these. working with the rhythm of the breath. Inhale, they go up. And exhale, they come back down. Find a fluid movement. Inhale to rise them up. And maybe the palms will come together, or maybe the arms will cross, whatever feels good. Exhale. Bringing back down. Let's do one more like that. Inhale, we'll take our arms up to the sky. And exhale, we're taking a bit of a side stretch. So we'll bring left hand down, right hand over. But then we're going to sweep it through the front of the body, around to the right. And as we take an inhale, we'll take our right hand up, our left hand up, then our right hand up. And exhale, we're going over to the left, sweep through the front. And inhale, like we're yawning open. Exhale, out to the side, sweeps through the front. Yawn it open. Let's do one more round. So once we get back up, reaching to the sky, we'll swap directions. Actually, let's reset. So we'll exhale, arms come down. Shoulders a little roll. Now we'll go the other side. So stretch out through the arms to the side. Take a breath in, reach to the sky. And exhale, we're going over towards the right. Sweep through the front, out to the left. And as we take a breath in, we open back up to the ceiling. Exhale. Keep flowing with the breath. You add a nice flowing movement. We'll take one last round. This time we're finishing reaching forward. So as you find yourself around in the centre, reaching forward, let the hands find the earth, let the head drop. As if the top of the head is trying to reach down towards the floor. Keep the bottom grounded, arms extended. Take some breaths, slow and smooth and steady. Bringing the hands, so staying forward, bringing the hands around behind the back and bringing the palms together and the fingers into clasp. Take a breath in and just reach the hands away from the back, so they're stretching away. Keep reaching the crown of the head, this time more forward than down. So the head's lifted a little. Draw the shoulder blades down the back. And take a nice deep breath in. We're reaching up from here. So bringing the head and torso up and release the shoulders, a few shoulder rolls. And the opposite direction. And we'll go hands resting upon the knees and a seated cat. So taking a breath in, we come forward off our sit bones and we're lengthening through the front of the body. So we draw the shoulder blades in, length through the belly, take the gaze upwards. And on an exhalation, we come back off the sit bones, the belly sucks in towards the spine. We arch our back away towards the back of the room, chin comes down to the chest. And inhale, roll through, gaze up, and exhale, rolling through. So feeling as though each vertebrae, one after the other, is opening up and lengthening through the spine. Next time you find yourself in the inhale position, we're going to stop and stay. So bring yourself forward, feel that extension through the front of the body. Take the gaze upwards, so we're long through the front of the throat, but don't let the back of the neck collapse. Think about length through the back of the neck as well. Broad through the collarbones. We don't want to be rounding them. And be nice and open. Feel the shoulder blades drawing in towards each other along the spine. And breathing here. Feel each breath expanding in the rib cage, opening the chest. Feel each breath lengthening, feel each breath in, lengthening along the spine. Next exhalation, and we'll take it back. So we draw the belly in, move off those sit bones, rocking to the back of the sit bones, spines arching away behind us, tucking our chin in, so towards the throat, the base of the neck. Breathing here. Feel the breath in the back of the body. And using an inhalation, we will come back up to a neutral spine. We're going to pop around onto our legs, so a little kneel position. So we'll have the tops of the feet flat down to the ground and the bottom resting upon the heels. And just going to move around here a little bit through to a child's pose. And I'm just going to come up and down a little. And the arms are going to be moving. Think about moving them in a fluid, rhythmic sort of way. So we'll start with the arms resting by our side. And we'll take a breath in and bringing them up, opening them out into a Y. And then as we breathe out, we're folding forward and the hands are coming around to rest on top of the lower back sacrum area. Heads dropping towards the floor. And we breathe in and can bring our arms up and open into a Y. And exhale, draw the belly in as we sweep the arms around and back, resting on the sacrum. Inhale. Whatever feels good with the arms, but let them flow and move. Bring the gaze up on that inhale so that we end up looking slightly upwards. And let the head drop down towards the floor on the exhale. Next, inhale. inhale, we'll come up to a tall knee. So the same movement, but we're flowing up to a tall knee. Bring the knees, hips width apart. Open the arms up into our Y, and exhale, we'll bring it back down. So be creative with the arm movements. Find lovely flow. Just end in that nice big opening out wide on the inhale and hands on the sacrum on the exhale. Let's go 3 more rounds. Find last few. Opening, closing. Last round. Finishing down in our child's pose. And let the hands slide off the back to come to the floor, resting near the feet. Take a few breaths. Hands coming around in front, extended child's pose. And we'll take an inhale and come to a tabletop position. Spend a moment to bring yourself into a solid tabletop. Let the fingers be spread out wide, away from each other. The wrists be under the elbows, under the shoulders, and the knees in under the hips. Hips width apart. Let the belly be soft. Bring the gaze down straight to the earth between those hands. Just find stillness here a moment. Feel each finger press to the earth, the palm of the hands, contact of the knees in the earth, tops of the feet in the earth. Soft belly. Feel the breath. Take a nice big breath in and a nice long exhale. Nice big breath in, and as we exhale, we're moving through to down dog. So bring the toes under, sit bones up to the sky, press through those hands, down dog. Inhale, lower the knees back to the earth, tabletop. Exhale, down dog. So a few more rounds like that. Inhale, drop the knees, gently lower the knees, working through the breath. Exhale, sit bones up to the sky, down facing dog. Let's do one more. Finishing in our downward facing dog. Fingers, palms pressing, strong through the arms, sit bones up. Let's spend about 30 seconds, maybe up to a minute, just moving around here. So maybe a walking of the dog, one knee bends, then the other. Or perhaps a sway of the hips. Perhaps a good bend into the knees and just kind of waving through the spine. So whatever you want to do to explore being on your hands and feet with the bum up high. And then we'll find some stillness. Solid through the hands, a little bit of a bend through those knees. Heels are reaching down to the ground, but through a bent knee as needed, so that we can have those sit bones, tailbone extending upwards. Gaze is going out through the legs, beyond. Feel the breath. Two more breaths. And taking a breath in, just little micro mini steps. We'll walk our feet forward so they come to our hands. There might be a point where the hands come back to meet the feet. And we'll drop down onto our legs. So a bend in the knees that's going to allow your belly and chest to meet the thighs. Let the head hang down. Once you've got that contact with the torso and the thighs, we'll bring the weight slightly forward into the toes. Keep that contact, that glue of belly to thighs. See if we can bring a little bit more straightness through the legs. So just bring the weight to the toes, keep pressing down through the heel. See if we can straighten the legs a little, just a little. Head's hanging down to the earth. Couple more breaths here, extending the bottom up, pressing down through the heels, weight slightly to the toes. And then soften here. So release that a little bit. We'll bring hands into elbow creases, heads hanging, soft through the shoulders. Couple of breaths. Then we will release the arms and actually bring them so one hand is on, each hand is on the opposite shoulder. We're going to take a little half lift. Arms are moving. So taking a breath in, sweep the arms out wide, lift up halfway, and then exhale, fold it back down. Inhale, lifting up halfway, and exhale, fold back down. So again, find a nice fluid movement with your arms. Keeping that little bit of a bend through the legs. Arms are flying like a bird, opening through the chest. And finally, a nice big flight, nice big open, and we'll continue all the way up. Palms come together in the sky. And exhale, bring them down. Pause when the hands come in front of the heart, close the eyes. Feeling the feet down to the earth, and we've had a bit of toe to forward fold there, so if you're slightly dizzy, open up the eyes. But if you're okay, we'll just stay a moment. Gently bow the head towards the hands, length through the back of the neck. If you wanted to set an intention, may I be, you can do that. And we can open up the eyes, bring the arms around beside us. We're going forward folding again. We may use a block here. So if you have a block, you might find it useful. Starting in our Tadasana, take a breath in, reach up to the sky. And as we exhale, soften the knees, fold at the waist. We're coming down to the earth, into our Uttanasana again. Let the head hang. Bit of a bend through the knees, crown of the head reaching towards the ground. Now, straighten out through the left leg and bending into the right knee. Hand of the right hand will come to the earth, either to the earth or onto your block using its various heights. And gaze remaining down to begin with. We'll breathe in, take our left hand up towards the sky, perhaps resting on the left hip. So we've got a bend in our right knee, straight-ish through our left, and we're opening a little towards that left side, hand on the hip or up to the sky. Using an exhalation, draw the belly in, and we'll bring our gaze up and around, up to the left hand. Breathe here. On an exhale, we'll sweep back down to the ground and just folding forward, bending through both knees slightly, sit bones up, bottoms reaching tall, heads reaching down, got that belly thigh connected. And we'll move to the other side. So, right knee straightens out, left knee bends, left hand onto the floor, or if you are using a block or something, you can go left hand connecting there. Take a breath in and we'll keep the gaze down, extend the right hand up to the sky or onto the hip. Breathing here. Using an exhale, we'll draw the belly in and we'll bring our gaze up towards the sky. So either up to the hand, with the hands on the hip, just up past the shoulder. And exhalation, sweep it down, taking a breath or two as we're folded here. Chest and belly touching the thighs, so bend those knees however much we need. Take a breath in, sweep the arms out wide, lift up out of the chest as we're coming up to stand. Hands come together above our head, and exhale, down we come back into our Tadasana. Bringing the weight into your right leg, we'll take our left leg and step it back behind. So we want a solid connection of our feet to the earth. So the left heel wants to be down. Hips are squaring around in front. So both toes are pointing the same direction. The left toes might be about a 45. Hips squaring. Inhale, sweep the arms above the head. And exhale, we'll bend into our right knee. Keep pressing down through the left heel. Inhale, straighten out, reaching upwards. And exhale, bend that right knee again. Inhale, press down, lift up, straighten the right leg. Exhale, bending in once more. And one more time, breath in, straighten out. Exhale, here we are, we're going to stay. Solid down through the feet, tailbone down. Lengthen through the front of the body, lift the sternum slightly. move through to a humble warrior here. So we'll take a nice big breath in. Breath out, we'll sweep the arms down and around behind us, the hands clasped, so the palms of the hands together and the fingers clasped. We inhale and the arms move away a little bit, so we're opening through the chest. Gaze might come slightly up. Then we exhale and draw the belly back in towards the spine, and we're folding forward so that we're coming down, shoulders are coming more in line with that front knee, head hangs. Ooh. We're staying here, taking a few breaths. Head's drooping down, knuckles are extending up to the sky. Solid into the feet, we will breathe in, lifting back up. And on an exhale, we'll release the arms. We'll straighten out through the right leg, hips are still squaring forward. Right hand will come around behind to rest on the sacral lower back area. And just put my stance in here. Left hand is going to extend up to the sky with the breath in. Exhaling, folding at the waist, draw the belly in, lean forward. Just a little bit, not all the way. Inhale, solid. So if we're scissoring the legs together, we come back up tall. Exhale, draw the belly to the spine, coming forward, thinking about keeping and maintaining a straight back. Chin slightly in. Inhale, coming back up. Exhale, bring it forward. Inhale, rise it back up. And last time, exhale, bring it forward. We're going to keep going. So all the way, we'll bring that left hand down to the earth. And we'll release our right hand and bring it down to the earth as well. Can have that bend a little through the right knee. We're mostly straightish through both legs. Head's hanging. In fact, give it a little nod, a little shake. Let the shoulders be relaxed. As needed here, we've got a couple more breaths. We might have blocks under our hands. Think about those hips being square. And we're going to take a twist here. So left hand onto the earth or onto some support. And we'll breathe in, take the right hand either onto the hip or up to the sky. We'll keep our gaze down to begin with. Squaring the hips. Next exhale, draw the belly in towards the spine and we'll take our gaze up to the sky. Feel that twist moving out of the belly. Exhale, and we can have that right hand drift back down, bend solid into the right knee. And we'll sweep our arms out to the side and up to the sky as we breathe in. Exhale, hands coming together at the heart. And we'll step left foot forward. Tadasana. Find a little movement, a little shake off. And then we'll come to stillness in our Tadasana. So bring those feet in under the hips. Feel the weight solidly even through both feet, front to back. Bringing the weight this time into the left foot, we'll take our right foot, step back. So, Again, both feet are solid down, so we want that right ankle heel, so it's pressing to the earth, not lifting. You can have a slight 45 on the right foot, or pointing more forwards, but we want the hips squaring towards the front. We'll breathe in, sweep the arms up to the sky, and on the exhale we're bending into the left knee. So Virabhadasana, Warrior One. Inhale, press down, straighten out the knee as we come tall. And on the exhale, bending down, sinking in. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, sink in. Feeling the movement, feeling the breath. One more round. Here we are to stay. So pressing evenly through both feet. Chest is open, drawing slightly back with the hands. So palms facing each other, and if the thumbs are slightly moving towards the back behind us. And our humble warrior. So take a nice deep breath in. As we exhale, arms will come down and around. Palms of the hands together, fingers clasp. We breathe in, draw the shoulder blades in. Hands draw away from the lower back. And as we exhale, we're folding at the waist, draw the belly to the spine. Shoulders are coming down towards the knee, the left knee. Head's hanging towards the earth. Breathing here. Solid down to the feet, so feel them working into the earth. Knuckles reaching up to the sky. Chest open. Shoulder blades in and slightly down. And solid through those feet. Take a nice deep breath in and lift up nice and strong. Exhale, release the arms. We're straightening out the left leg, hips squaring to the front. Left hand onto the lower back sacrum area, and the right hand breathing in, extending up to the sky. And as we exhale, remember those square hips, we're folding and leaning forward. Inhale, bring it back up. And exhale. Inhale to lift. Exhale, belly draws in, over we come. Last one, we're coming all the way down to the floor. Hand keeps dropping, 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 head drops. Release the left hand down to meet the floor as well. Square those hips up. Head's hanging. So we might be on fingertips here, we might be on our block. It might be hands to the earth. It all depends on how our body works and where it's at today. Couple more breaths. Think about those square hips. So left sit bone moves back slightly, right front hip bone moves forward slightly, so you can square those hips up. Now we're going to take our twist. So right hand will be onto our floor or onto our support. Breath in, gaze staying down. We can open our left hand up to the sky or onto the hip. So at this point, think about the twist being more in the upper spine. Nice deep breath in, and on the exhale, draw the belly into the spine and see if we can deepen the twist a little bit. Take the gaze up to the sky. Feel like the belly is coming, or the twist is coming more from down near the belly. using our exhalation, we'll bring the left hand down, bring a bend into the left knee, solid through both feet. We'll inhale, sweep the arms out wide, draw it up, palms of the hands come together. Exhale, we'll bring them in front of the heart. We'll step our feet back together and take a wide stance. Slight pigeon toe, legs are wide, and so the toes are slightly in, heels are slightly out, pigeon toe. We're taking a forward fold here. So feel the weight even through both feet. A little bit into the outside edges of the feet. Think about the inner arches lifting, and we're lifting and lengthening through the inner thighs, inner legs. We'll breathe in, sweep our hands up to the sky, and as we exhale, we're folding at the waist, reaching forward, forward, forward. Hands will come down. We're keeping our torso straight, so we're not folding all the way down yet. Again, we can have a block under the hands here if it feels better for us. But we're nice and straight through the torso, crown of the head's reaching forward, so the chin is slightly drawn in. Take a breath in, and as we exhale, draw the belly towards the spine, and we're going to lower the head down, fold forward a little deeper. Press the hands into the earth or our block, and we'll inhale and lift back up halfway. Exhale, belly to spine, fold forward. Inhale, getting that slight lift. Exhale, lower it down. Inhale, lift. Exhale, lower it down. We'll stay a moment. Bringing, we're going to do a similar movement as we've just done, but we're going to sweep our arms. So bring the arms kind of loose, hanging down below us. And take a breath in, we're lifting up halfway, bring the arms out to the side, draw the shoulder blades together. Exhale, fold it down. So think about a nice rhythmic movement with the arms, with the breath, lift up. Exhale, bring it back down. Inhale to lift. Exhale. Inhale, lift. Bird arms, exhale, back down. Let's do one more. Inhale to lift. And exhale, bring it down, let the head drop. So we don't want to lock the legs out here, but straightish through the legs. We can have a slight bend through the knees. We'll plant the left hand down to the earth. Keep your gaze on your left hand. We'll take a breath in and take our right hand either up to the sky or onto our right hip. And breathe in, take the right hand up to the sky and bring your gaze around with it. Draw the belly back towards the spine. Couple of breaths. And on the exhale, we'll bring the right hand back down, presses to the ground, fold all the way forward. Take a breath in, take a breath out. Right hand presses down, we'll breathe in, take the left hand up. Keep your gaze down. Breathing in, breathing out, belly to spine. Continue to bring your gaze around so it's up to the sky now. Feeling a twist more out of the belly. And exhale, left hand comes down, 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 down. Solid down to the ground with both feet. Sweep the arms out to the side and all the way up to the sky. And exhale, bring the hands together in front of the heart. Bring our feet together slowly. Or not quite together, they'll be about hips width, maybe a little bit wider. We're coming down to Malasana, a spot pose. So we'll breathe in, sweep the hands up to the sky. And exhale, bend those knees. They're coming down, 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 down into a squat. And then gently finding the floor. Bring the soles of the feet together. And we'll bring a little butterfly into our legs. Bring the legs out in front. So both feet coming in front of us. If you would like a little lift through the buttocks here, we can bring a cushion or fold a blanket under the bottom. But we'll go legs extended. And we'll just take a little Paschimottanasana here, forward fold. So bring the hands by the side, fingertips facing forward, straight up through the spine, draw the shoulders slightly back and down, sternum's lifting. Inhale to touch the sky and exhale, draw the belly in, reach forward, and we're coming over, heads dropping towards the knees. Inhale, reach forward, float back up to the sky. Nice and tall through the spine. Exhale, draw the belly in, reach forward, we'll come over. One more time. Breathe in, touch the sky. Exhale, bring it all the way over. Bring the hands down to the earth. Let the head hang. So to begin with, let's be rounded through the spine. So just let your body rest here. Head's dropping down, length along the back of the neck. Breathing. Feeling the breath express itself through this pose. Now we'll find a more straight spine. So take a breath in and create a nice long straight spine. So tailbone to crown, so the chin slightly in. Will be more lifted here. I'm going to just work here with a few breaths of a straight spine. So let me show you side on that difference. So before I was rounding out through my back. Now I'm looking to have a straighter spine. So I'm not as far folding forward, but there's length all the way along the spine, right up to the crown of my head. Shoulder blades are drawing in. I'm broad and open through the collarbones as opposed to rounding out through the shoulders. And take a breath in, reach the arms forward and bring it all the way up to the sky. And exhale, bring the arms down and give those legs a little shake off. And we will come to bring our right leg in, open it around, give it a little wiggle around at the hip. And we'll bring our right leg over our left leg. And we're going to take a twist here towards our right. So, breathe in, and we'll just use the hands onto that right leg to bring the spine up nice and tall. And breath out, we'll just slowly creep our way around as the belly draws into the spine to bring ourselves around into a twist. out to the right side. Gaze is coming in around over your right shoulder. So you might be hugging onto the right leg. You might have that arm connected in, palm open. A few more breaths. Think about length through the spine on the inhale, so both being as tall as we can. On the exhale, draw the belly back to the spine, belly button to spine. We twist a little deeper. And then using an inhale, we'll just slowly release and untwist. Bring the legs out in front, give them a little wiggle off. And we'll move to the opposite side. So left leg draws in, we give it a little open. And the left foot comes over the top, solid down to the earth, over the right leg. And we'll hug into our leg and lengthen up our spine. So take a breath in, be nice and tall, open and through the chest. And exhale, we keep that openness, but we bring ourselves around. Feel the belly draw in on the exhale, create some space. Right arm is on the left leg, holding us into our twist. We can bring our gaze around over the left shoulder. Couple more breaths here. And then we'll breathe in and just slowly release it. Hands behind, feet out, shake them off. We'll come down onto our bellies. So bring yourself lie down on your belly. And we'll go feet flat to the floor, hips width-ish apart, arms coming around so that the hands are resting, palms facing up near to the legs, heads on the ground, foreheads on the ground. Breathing in, locusts, Salambhasana will lift the arms, lift the feet, lift the chest. Breath out, soften back down. Bring softness all the way through, buttocks everywhere. Inhale, lift. We can bring the hands more facing towards each other behind us. Exhale, soften back down. Inhale, legs lift, arms lift, head lifts. Exhale, bring it back down. Let's breathe one last. Inhale, lifting. Exhale, soften all the way down. Turn your head to the side. Let the shoulders melt to the earth. Buttocks relax. Thighs, belly. Bring a little wiggle through that hip area. And then we'll roll over onto our backs for a nice rest in Shavasana. So bring yourself around. Let's begin by drawing our legs in. So give them a little hug as we have a gentle rock side to side. And then we'll let one leg extend away. And then we'll let the other leg extend away. Feet are opening out to the sides, hips width apart. Shoulder blades can draw in under us. Let the eyes close. Still. Breath flows. We just take this time at the end of all this movement to just be still. Now, if you want to stay longer here, please do. But if you're ready to start to come back, then we can take a few deeper breaths. Bring a little bit of movement into the hands and feet. Any other stretch that you'd like to do here. Can roll over onto our side. Keep the eyes closed. Slowly make our way to be seated. Palms of the hands come together in front of our hearts. Take a deep breath in, release from the mouth. And our 3 ons to close. Namaste. Thank you. Enjoy the rest of whatever your day holds.